Starts. Open this. Put headset on so I don't hear my own voice quite so well. Grab controller. All the perfect fucking pieces for a terrible night of a terrible video game. Let's get it. If anyone actually watches these VODs, if you just can't tell, I enjoy DS3 so much nowadays. Just cannot get enough of the same thing. Let's see if I can get banned immediately. I was messing around with some mods earlier, but I have no fear. No fear. I guess people must have really went nuts after No Nut November because there's been a lot of really horny content being posted on YouTube and various places. I'm like, there always is, like, there's always a ton of porn on the internet, just always, perpetually. But there's been like a really high concentration of, I don't know if it's just like, all of the artists that drop porn and stuff were waiting to blow their load right when November ended so they get their customer base back. But my god, there's so much of it. All I watch on YouTube is like my old man music, For Honor montages, and just shitposts that pop up. So there's like, other than me being a little part-time VTuber once a week, I have absolutely no business getting recommended this type of stuff. Oh, he's already dead. Alright. Save this. Well, save the link. I need to send it to my Discord server. Let me just go ahead and sharpen up the edge of just in case I missed them with the axe head. I want the handle to be just as bad. I want that to also slice them in half. It's essentially a sword with extra steps. But hey Nikoni, welcome to the stream. Here, go ahead and get a link. Let's see. Videos and streams. At everyone. Streaming shit and post. If any of you didn't know, I uploaded a video earlier today. It's basically just a video dedicated to the Serpentine maneuver from Halo. Well, it's not like from Halo, like the Serpentine is like a fucking tactic as old as time, but it's super effective. And like I said, I've deduced it's a mix of people using controllers and being used to being able to rely on their auto aim assist and people on keyboard getting screwed by that same thing. That's what comes together to make the Serpentine so good. This is on PS5. No, this is on PC. I don't play Dark Souls on PS5. It's just that I use OBS because it's free. And so it turns down to 720. If I was on PS5, it'd actually look a little bit better. I don't know if the sound quality from my microphone would be quite as good, but it would absolutely probably look a little better. Still banned on PS4 and DS3. I can't remember how you get unbanned, because if you get soft banned on PS4, you have to do something. I think you just need to leave your character sitting somewhere for a long time and you'll get given a Way of White Corona thing that, you know, like the little, like, divine cock ring that the game gives you. And then you'll be ready to go and you pop that bad boy and you can matchmake again. At least I think that's how it works. Now this is actually kind of a big deal of a stream. I didn't really want clickbait, so I didn't say anything about it, but these are probably gonna be some of, if not the last Dark Souls invasions I ever do. Oh, and this is Bezuzo's axe, by the way. From, you know, Guts Berserk. Famous manga hentai, Guts Berserk. Yeah. It's not gonna be the end of my DS3 content, but I'm probably not gonna make any more content, just like straight up PvP videos, like how I have been the past couple months. Up until Thanksgiving, I was uploading like daily, and I was uploading a ton videos about various weapons in this game, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. I think I'm gonna upload a video tomorrow, like a retrospective type video, talking about all the stuff I've made, and then that's gonna be it. Why can I not use this? There we go, now I can. I don't have like an Avalon or any of my favorite tools, but do you really need anything else when you have this giant shark's fin? I don't think so. Johnny Silver Souls rides again. Yeah, for the last time. If the next, probably the only DS3 streaming you'll see from me from here on with the Friday Night Fight Clubs. That's it. Okay, let me throw on Aldrich. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the Kitty Ring, just in case I get summoned as that before I get summoned as a red. Ooh. Yeah, I was kind of looking at the other night. I was looking through all of my gameplay, like all of my old videos, kind of like a trip down memory lane. And I kind of realized just how much the joy has been sucked out of this game for me because I've played it so much. Like everything from my original videos, which were like cosplays of other YouTubers, to the thick souls, the really high quality shitposts like Beefy the Black Knight, to the more, you know, niche stuff, I guess, like the Jumpmaster, Safari Souls, all the way up to the more recent things I've done, like the PvP videos and the VTubing. No, I just looked at it, I was like, man, I just really don't have anything left in this game. I've done everything. I guess I could be like a bootleg King Misty, but on DS3, like how King Misty does like daily For Honor videos, where he just plays whatever and talks about it and people love it. I just don't know if I can bring myself to play this daily. In Divinera. Exile, Greatsword, Strong, OP. It's stupid. This is one of the stupidest weapons in the game. I realized that years ago. I realized that the first time I picked this thing up, and it's just been hitting, like, I've been slapping with this thing for years. I made a video about it. When I first picked it up, I adored this weapon. I think I made a video, I called it the spin cycle. It was back in the era when I still had, like, the accent. Because I was trying not to get called critical, and failed. And, yeah. I called it the spin cycle. I loved playing this game and killing people so much, just like little things like that. Just like stupid nicknames I had for weapon arts and stuff I'd make videos for. Or really dumb builds like the Waste Warrior, wearing all the worst stuff, like the most dilapidated stuff in the entire game and just killing people. I love the fight clubs in Arena 6v6. Our little fight clubs are nice. I like jumping down into them sometimes and reminding everyone who the king is. Managed to get my Xbox controller to connect to my laptop so Dark Souls 3 PC might be viable. I don't count on it. Oh well, my controller just DC'd. Little wolf. Oh god. Ew. Do I really want to stay here? I'm not invading. I'm not fighting Little Wolf to start off. Forget that. No. That's not the first person I'm gonna fight on my fucking last invasion stream. I'm not doing it. Knowing my luck, Luca would join. This turned into an entire furry stream. Good times, though. Yeah. The good times rolled on for quite a while, but everything's good's gotta come to an end. I've said a million times I'm gonna quit, but I think this time it feels for real. I don't think I'm gonna do any more invading. I'll still make videos talking about this game, maybe like tips and tricks, or just weird things I've known about the game for a long time. I'll still host the fight clubs, but invasions and stuff like that, probably not. Maybe like a themed like Bazuzo video, something like that, if I get up to it. But not much. You ate spin, you ate wooden. I went a good 12 plus killing spree in Sea of Thieves arena. I was gonna do a Sea of Thieves stream tonight, as a matter of fact. But Frantic got off early, Yeet's working, Max is dead, I assume. And so I don't have a crew. And so I didn't do Sea of Thieves. I wasn't about to sail around solo for a long time. Wasn't about to do that because I have to have one of two things. If I'm gonna stream solo, I have to make sure the chat's gonna talk to me. And if I know the chat's not gonna be here because it's not Dark Souls, I need to have my friends to talk to. And since Sea of Thieves is a game where the chat's pretty inactive, I wasn't all about that. I have names for all of my signature moves. Let's see, the Exile has the spin cycle. What else do we have? I don't know if I haven't, like, I called the dancers anything. I know I called them the ballerina blades. But, you know, of course there's spin to win on this too, but it's a little different. It's like looking through and trying to think. Of course, here's the breakdance. The breakdancing swords. More spinning. Then Gales has the discount Artorias stuff. I remember when that was like advanced tech. Well, not really, but everybody thought it was. Doing that. They'll never see it coming if you do the backstab. And, like, yeah, they will. They're gonna walk up to you and backstab you if they have even an iota of skill in this game. Good old sword and board. Was that Gladius? It's not really a Gladius, it's like the other one that the Romans used, but it's close. And the good old Centurion weapons. The Gothics just have the poke. Fucking Northern Lights Star Driver fucking poke. That used to be so good. Of course, the Dark Sword has its signature move, the R1 button. Pretty iconic. I'm just gonna do a couple of invasions. I can't believe I can hold this. Well, can use it and still roll, mid-roll. This thing's got the wombo combo. Or the pancake flip, I've seen people call it that. Really hard to pull off in an actual fight, but if you can do it, it's awesome. Sometimes you don't have to. If you can just catch them with that part, and then catch them panic rolling or going for a backstab, you can still get the uppercut. And of course, the Pontiff Knight. Its signature move. Oh, and poor Onikiri and Ubadachi. This weapon used to be a lot meaner than it is. It used to be really easy to hit the headshot with the kneecap. I think it was like guaranteed if the knees hit them. Like if you hit them with the stun, it was a headshot. And it would guarantee, I think, 2 L1s. If I'm not mistaken, you got this, that, and then that. If that was buffed, that was almost a free kill. If you hit like a wizard, it was a free kill. No doubt. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Gundier's Halberd signature move. Changing your lock-on so that they don't hit you. I actually screwed it up there. Let me see. You go like this, then you change your lock-on, then come back in and hit them. I did that to someone in the arena a couple months ago, and they were not too pleased about it. I don't know if they'd ever seen anyone do that before. Oh yeah, and then the Red Hilton's signature move. R1. Religious R1 spam. When ship was just me, oh yeah. Shake and bake, the shield shuffle. Bitch made lemonade. It got nerfed. Yeah, I know. Onikiri got nerfed. There were a couple things that got nerfed, and then they just kind of forgot about the game. I think the Ring Knight paired swords actually did get a nerf, but can't really tell. Yeah, I tried out your Gatekeeper a while ago and it's amazing, isn't it? The Gatekeeper is an awesome build. I hope I explained in the video why I named it the Gatekeeper. Because it's got some lore behind it, it's just what people that used to... Well, they were gatekeepers. They made sure only skilled players got in. They were the skill check. Really, I should call it the skill check. The skill check build. Because you had to fight, like, the tournament host's best friend or something who was pretty good. And they would always run this. Never failed. This doesn't look like I'm gonna get anything here. I got like that first invasion against the Little Wolf. I adamantly refused to fight them. And then nothing else. Like the split leaf's so good. This is a pretty good anti-gank weapon as a matter of fact. You got your hyper armor, you got really big damage, it's got a sweep, it's got this BS. It's got infinite chain if they're up against a wall. The R2 is a spin. I mean, it's got everything. It's got everything it needs. It reminds me of JJ from For Honor. Oh Christ! Yeah, I got my silver cat. And see you, Bob. I smell sweat. Never mind, it's just the DS3 stream. Elden Ring. Welcome. It's just me, a sad hairy man playing a video game. Oh, great, I DC'd my controller. That's the telltale sign that my controller DC'd. Is it saying using configurations from Beef Magnum? No, wonderful. I'm gonna save that though. That's gonna go in the final invasions video. It's let people know, like, no, it's not changed. Then pop this. Alright, fuck, alright, there was one person on this game in Earthful Dungeon, I see. I understand, I squandered it. I think I normally go to Dragon Barracks. I've got like a little cheat sheet of areas I go to, and no, I'm not gonna use Wex Dust. I could sense someone typing up the fucking words Wex Dust with their sweaty sausage fingers. No, I don't use Wex Dust. I've been playing this game for 5 years without it and I refuse to change. I'm not about to start anything new. And hey, Michael. I'm back. I am back. Time to speedrun the Irithel Dungeon soul level 120. Yeah, if I see it, invaded no one, I'll know. Sex Dust, yeah. And hey, Isaac and Strider. Welcome to my little stream. Today I'm trying to invade people for a final invasions video. It does not appear that I'm gonna get any, so it might just be a kind of a look back type video. I'll just have to go find some unused footage of some invasions from this game or something. Alright, you know what? We're not gonna get Aldrich. We'll throw that on. Why not? Why not? Probably stand about as good of a chance getting a Dark Moon as I do in Aldrich. Unless it cancels my Papa Red. It does not. I feel like it should. I feel like if you're in the Covenant, Yorshka would have some shit to say about you popping the Red Eye Orb. There should have just been the Blue Eye Orb. Instead of it being like a passive thing, you should have been able to just matchmake. It's not gonna do it. The guy either died via the dragons, or he DC'd when he saw that he couldn't send this bonfire. I like to be a fly on the wall and see. Jesus Christ. gonna say is like, let me go. Arena when I get home? Probably not. It's just a little DS. I'm doing my last few DS3 invasions. I will not be doing any more invasion PvP videos. That's what this is supposed to be for. I'm supposed to just be going in here either getting my ass reamed or eating somebody like the fucking Golden Corral buffet, just cleaning them out. The real chocolate wonderful, but no. Nope. The game has decided I will not get any tonight. Clean secure right now. Ready to mess my head up with both gameplays. I would screw with you. Let's see. There's a guy you can go kill at Untended Graves. New Destiny update's pretty good. Well, before you say that, before you make such a bold claim as something about Destiny being good, is there anything about the Drifter? If not, it's not good. Well, that was a good invasion. That was pretty solid. I came away from that satisfied with my PvP experience. I guess one final middle finger to me from Miyazaki-san himself. By the way, I just remembered something. This is why I used to record video clips. I have to turn it on, well, turn it off and turn it back on again for it to record audio. So everything I've recorded so far is muted, which is a good thing because there's nothing happening. I'll be doing post-commentary anyway. I'd let all of you know that. One of the joys of making videos. There's absolutely no explanation for why I have to turn it off and back on again. I just started doing that one day. I think Halo broke it, actually. Because Halo doesn't record itself as Halo Infinite because Nvidia hasn't gotten around to making that one of the games. It just records as desktop. And for some reason that just threw a monkey wrench in the works. You know? Threw a greasy log in the plumbing system. No, it doesn't work. Bare Knuckle Arena. You okay, Skid? Have I ever been okay? The update is almost the cost of an expansion. Nothing but stuff about Wax Dust. I have such a fucking love-hate relationship with this game. I've got such a long history with it that I really, you know, like I've got the rose-tinted glasses. But actually getting on to play it, I fucking despise it. It's kind of like For Honor. For Honor is one of those games you see other people play it, or you think about playing it, it seems like a good idea. And then you get on it yourself and realize you've made a immense mistake. Alright. Oh, he's not killed those. Bonfire doesn't look embered. The Durgans are, however, awake. Oh, looks like he shattered one of these knights. He did not aggro the Red Eye Knight. Was he just like standing down here and I missed him, maybe? I think I saw him. Now he's messing with my head. What if I can get on the outside of this? No, I cannot. Spamming my lock on. See if he's in the weeds. Well, I thought I saw like a flash of him, but apparently not. Maybe he ran past everything, he's heading to the beginning of the level. Did my man Pots and Pans just speedrun past everything? Not sure I'm picking up what he's putting down. I have no idea where this man is. No, the enemies are aggroed. No, these guys are dead. I'm looking forward to Elden Ring Invasions having that little tool that lets you warp to wherever the host is. That's gonna be really choice. That'll be so nice. Oh, the elevator's still up. Hey, turtle. I've dumped 30 or more hours in the DS too. I've thought about getting back into DS2 and playing it some more. I've thought about that. The only thing is I kinda stink at the PvP into because it works so much differently than what I'm used to. So it'd be kinda rough on me. I wouldn't be able to make the dank stink PvP clips that I do in this. I don't know, I think I'd have an easier time finding like the lost entrance to Shangri-La or something than finding this host. The man's just elusive. He's not been through here, he's not like cleared the level because the mimic's still up. So he's not this way. He's not killed the blights because they're still here. Completely unaggroed unless he's got like the slipper spell on. No, because Titanite Digimon's still here. I guess we'll go to the beginning of the level. That bonfire looks kindled. So it's like he's been here. None of these enemies are aggroed. Or half of them have moved. Oh my god. What a fun video game. These dudes are patrolling pretty far. He's not opened up that box. He's definitely fucking embered this one. Looks like he's cleared out the beginning. Oh yeah, baby. There's a skill jump for all of you to try if you're ever in my predicament. The thing is too, he could be any of these like candelabriums. He could be watching me at this very moment. He could be this. He's not. I will say after 10k hours I have not memorized the exact location of every single thing in this game. You know, egg on my face, I suppose. Well, he's pissed off these things. Yes, he's not gotten the elevator yet. The knights are fucking searching. Look at this. It's like a full-on, like a combined effort between me and the entire Lothric Knight squad to find this guy. And there's also the chance he might also just not be playing fair. Pretty solid chance he's just like sitting off outside the map, no clipping, waiting for me to leave or something. Just seeing how long I'll run around like an idiot. Yeah, I should have guessed the Wing Knight would still be up. Hiding hosts make this game unenjoyable. I understand why though. Like, I don't fault them for it. If you're not confident in your ability in this game, and you don't really realize that death is meaningless, I can get it. Like, I get it. Because, you know, eventually I will leave. And the guy knows that. So I can't fault him. If I was also really bad, I'd do the same. Or maybe he's really good and he's like the pacifist mode. He's trying to get through this entire game without killing anything. 100% passive from DS3. Yeah, this guy is squirrely. Maybe he's over here. If he's over here, he didn't aggro the no, because these guys are in their places too. It's so weird. Maybe he ran past them and they've reset? He didn't kill that dude. I think I hear this thing's alive. Yes, he's not down here. I'm back, Skid. My spaghetti internet went out. Dancer's dead. I see you lag switch the dancer. I just like this guy to like send me a DM so I know where he is. I wouldn't like cordially leave if he would just tell me where this hiding place is so I know for next time. I really thought that was him. That suit of armor didn't shatter when I rolled into it and I was like, how in the fuck? That's okay. Like, I don't understand it, but here we are. I actually don't think he's embered this yet. He's been here though, because one of those things up there was shattered, so he's like pissed off the dragons enough that they've breathed. It doesn't look like he's embered the bonfire. I didn't think I spawned that close. You know what, I'm gonna do something that I never get to do. I'm gonna do a front flip over the fucking wall, I guess. I've always wanted to lay down right here while the dragons are up. With no repercussions whatsoever. What and Lud and Zelen. What have I? I have. I've platinum DS2. I've done everything. I really didn't think that the fucking... I'm pretty sure that those are the king's pets, the two living fur rugs. They weren't as bad as everyone said they were. How you doing, Bubs? I guess you're making straight A's. Hell yeah, Red. I'm glad to see that you're fucking getting that bread. Packing all the knowledge you can into your brain. Soul level and what's your build? I don't remember either of those. I've got no idea and I'm too lazy to check. At this point I don't want to leave just to prove a point. Just making sure. Oh, I guess it's time to go back to the beginning and smash all that furniture. Yeah, and the wing knight's still up, so he's not up there. This is like the world's most elusive man. I've invaded Carmen San Diego. Fucking this man may challenge both Sasquatch and Adolf Hitler for number one world's greatest hide-and-seek champion. I'm open this for him. Take that satisfaction of hearing that sound effect away from him. Alright. I'm going to destroy every last bit of furniture in this room. Or my name's not Skidonic. Alright, well that's that one half of the room gone. I'm beginning to suspect this man doesn't even exist. It's like an apparition, a figment of my imagination. As to invade an empty Dark Souls world. That's all the fucking furniture. Except for these. He couldn't be in here because they would have detected him. I've walked all the way through there, so he's not there. Spam my fucking lock on, see if I see him. No. Did you check the sunlight altar? I didn't, but I don't think he's aggroed the enemies all the way up there. I know he's not opened the door. Like the broccoli man in Bloodborne. Behind you, there was only one knight left. I thought I saw like a monk and a knight. I also haven't seen any health bars. I heard he had confirms cross map. So like there's a monk, knight, monk, knight. Can the enemies detect? He popped the seed. Okay, so he's not down here. If he thinks that's gonna get rid of me, he is sorely mistaken. And just like that, the fucking giant seed thing was completely fucking just countered. Alright, so he's not down here. I would have heard the effect pop. It only lasts like 30 seconds. So I just kinda have to like run around like a jackass. Wait for that to go away. A little big and tall. And it's done. Fucking the game cock teasing me. Oh, I heard something. Oh, he's a hacker. Okay, so he was just hiding outside the map the whole time. Well, Jesus, I fucking wish I'd known that. Yes, it's just a hacker the whole time. He was just standing outside the map, no clipping. I see. Alright. Fair play. Record that. Spend that whole time looking for him just for him to be a fucking hacker. I kind of suspected that because I'm pretty good at finding people. I'm fairly decent at running people down in this game. And I checked pretty thoroughly. So, that doesn't surprise me. He was probably like sitting up in the skybox or in a wall somewhere. Alright, Corvian settlement. Let's see. It had to be the last spot he could have unironically no-clipped into a wall or something. He didn't. "45 seconds. What a cool dude. A hacker fits the last invasions." Yeah. What's your soul level? I don't know. Let's see. DS3 in almost 2022. Well, I kind of suspected something funky was going on. Something was a little fishy. Something was a little, like something had gone awry. There was something amiss. Some foul deed afoot. I knew something wasn't right. I was just wondering, like, if he had found a spot where he couldn't, like, get just so the enemies didn't see him in a really good spot. Or if he, was just a hacker that no-clipped. The no-clipping was by far and away the most obvious thing. I'd hope not, but I also wasn't very surprised. Christ. Oh, he's not even here yet. Okay, hold on. Well, if that's the case, we'll try to help out Bird Brain. I don't care if he kills the Corvians out there, they aren't really any help. I'll sit right here on my happy ass and wait for fucking Envoy to run underneath here. Using up a lot of time to find someone cheating his DS3. Yeah, I know. It's just this game summed up. Try to keep my HUD open so I can see if I get seated. That sounds a little bit fucking perverse. Sounds a little perverse context, but I'll stand by it. There he is. Where are his 3 summons? None? We have ourselves a man's man? I think we do. I gotta remember that he can also hit me. Thank you, enemy. Thank you. Thank you. At least, I don't think he's got upgraded Estus. Oh, fucking god, the enemy's against me. What was I thinking? Having one of these help me. Let's track him all the way outside the map, so he's not getting away from it. I just kinda have to babysit. Got him. We'll give him the default dance. God, what an annoying thing that some enemies can hit you. I kind of forgot about that, if I'm being honest with you. As soon as the Corvian was behind me, I remembered like, oh yeah, wait. From Software does not have programmed their games, and some of these enemies can still hit me. At least in Elden Ring, I'm gonna know that they're all, like, can potentially hit me. They're not gonna be focused on me. But it's consistent. It's not like this game where you just never know, or it'll catch you by surprise. Alright, well, there's one host spaghettified, I suppose. The only one we found so far. He got epic owned. That's what I mean, like, whenever I play this game, even if I do kill the person I track them down, I really don't get any satisfaction out of it. Like, yeah, I killed him, like, woohoo. Mighty Skid killed another. Like, it feels like I used to feel like the underdog when I played this. I always felt like it was me just running around, surprising myself by killing anything, and now it just feels like I'm bullying people. Does it feel right? I feel like it's unfair, even if it's multiple people against me at once. If it's a 1v1 against anyone, it feels especially unfair. There's no challenge to it. It's very rare anyone ever fucking poses a threat. Especially solo. Corvian Knight MVP. May, do you want to play DS3? I'm uploading a video tomorrow. It's gonna be kind of like a retrospective type video. Like a look back on the channel, and it's probably gonna be the last time I do like DS3 invasions in the video. I'm probably not gonna do them again. That's not to say there won't be DS3 or DS2 or DS1, just DS anything. But I'm not gonna like start up the series of doing daily PvP videos or anything. I'm not gonna put any creative effort into this game. I'm just gonna upload the random crap that gets like 20 views, and then just do that until Elden Ring comes out. Then probably make like 3 or 4 videos from that, then retire. I see your soul level. Fucking, it's like 150-ish. 157. Skid kills a shitlord suffering from success. You should be an MGS channel. I don't even know what that is. I've got like absolutely no notion of what MGS stands for. Like Mega Gay Sonic? I don't know. Dark Souls is a hard mode called the Broken Sword. I've done it. I've made a video where I invaded people with a broken straight sword and I killed them. I went to the arena. People expecting gladiatorial DS combat in the arena. I killed them with a broken straight sword. I had to do it with like 50 parries and backstabs, but I did it. I did it. I've made a video killing people with a cleric's candlestick. If this game had the soup ladle, I probably would have made a video about the soup ladle. Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Liquid asking about that. Nah, what would I fucking upload about Metal Gear? That's another dead game series. What are you talking about? I should become a Metal Gear Survive channel. If everyone hate me. I'd probably play through something like Snake Eater maybe. Play that for a video. The beverage tonight is tea. Alright, that probably killed the one person going through the Corvian settlement. Time to go someplace else. I don't like going to the Ring City because it's always a gang squad. Like a really high level gang squad, and I never have teammates that can do anything. I also don't want... Yeah, whatever. We'll go to the Ring City streets. Not dead in my eyes. As long as I keep playing them, they'll never die out. How is the Dark Souls community doing as a whole? Do all of you know you guys are actual DS viewers? Like this, like Prod and Chase and Fighter and all those guys still upload daily? Like, is there still a daily, like, Dark Souls type thing? Because I would have expected it to have been pretty well dried up by now. Like, I know For Honor has a lot of people that upload daily, but I don't know about DS. Well, it's something to note for all of you in the chat that watch my little VTuber streams, where I turn to the anime Ornstein. A really popular VTuber artist that animates the characters and whatnot commented on the VTuber stream. Yes. They left a really positive review on my VTubing, so might be going full-time VTuber. If this channel just goes dark all of a sudden, I disappear, start scouring the like Hollow Live, start scanning like the Hollow Net for a new depressed-sounding VTuber. Prod still lives. I don't know. G9 streams. That's right. There's G9. G9's the flavor of the month. I forgot. That sounds really mean. That sounds like really jaded and nasty and cynical and curmudgeon, but that's really, it's really it. Like, there's always like a flavor of the month. They'll be around for a few months, maybe half a year, if they're lucky, if they can keep it up, but they won't be able to keep it. It will eventually drop off. I forgot that, because it was Fighter for a really long time. Rod came through. I remember when Chase was the biggest thing going. Then way back when there was Revion. Let me think, who else was there? Lost was pretty going with his Pale Mad stuff for a while. Playing DS1 now, actually. I would like to, but my DS1 is incredibly cursed. Oh my goodness. No. He was already dead. I didn't even have a chance. But it wasn't blatantly obvious enough. Yes, I quite enjoy it. Start the Daughters of Ash mod. want to run Nightfall 2 in the drops next month. There are a lot of like remakes of this game, but I've tried Convergence, I've tried what was the other one? Cinders, I think? I couldn't get into them. I tried my best, I swear I did. I just cannot play DS solo. I have to have like friends or something with me. Otherwise it's so boring. DS1 and DS2 probably not. I could probably still play those. And Bloodborne. Bloodborne gets me emotional because of stuff that's happened in the past, but I can still play it solo. DS3 not so much. I'm actually dying. I'm withering away in my gamer chair. Playing nice. I'm like watching a mirror. Oh yeah, Mir and Zuli, they're kind of like the same thing, right? They make a lot of like really neat looks at the guts. They kind of like get under the hood of DS. Actual content creators, not PvP shitposters like me. God, this game. At least if I was playing something else, I really wish I'd gotten into For Honor years ago. But the game was an even more broken mess than it is now. I wish I'd gotten into it though, just so I could fucking have something I know is gonna be active. Just pop on it, get my ass whooped, get angry, then get off. Dang, playing DS3 Skid, you must be bored. Nah, I'm doing my last few invasions before I check out the DS3 invasions, just, I guess, everything. I'm not gonna do them anymore. This is the last stream of invasions. I didn't really promote it because I didn't want a bunch of people coming in here and, you know, people that never comment on anything and don't watch my stuff coming but like, no, don't quit. Like, I don't even know who you are, you know? You guys don't watch any of my stuff. I didn't want to get given a hard time by any of those people. There's always people that show up with the whole like, we love you, Skid, don't ever stop the S3. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I've never seen you comment on a video. Yeah, well, I watched like 2 of your videos 3 years ago, but yeah, don't quit DS3. If anything, I'm just gonna be a VTuber. I'll just daily VTube as Anime Ornstein in various places. I'll go ahead and I'll get like a, I'll get like different models. We'll have like Bikini Beach episode of the VTubing thing. Good DS1, Dark Souls 3. I forgot to pop one of these. I got a dried finger. I go way up here. Not sure why this isn't working. What time I don't watch is when you stream CFP. Yeah, Also, I like your CFP vids. Just do what makes you happy. Skid, happy? I don't think so. Doesn't happen. Have you heard my voice? I'm like a living ring cloud. Man, they fucking just don't really run the Ring City at 150 anymore. I saw someone say I should make a lower, like I should try a lower level, but I think this is the only character I have. He's 150 and I would be absolutely fiddle fucked if I'm gonna make 120 or an 80. Make a twink build in 2021, almost 2022. Let me go ahead and run a whole new build. Hey Autumn. Skid, do you need a hug? Stay away from me. Greasy gamers. If any of you and me made contact, the grease slick that it would produce would be too much. There would be like a fucking, I don't know, like a geological event. The tectonic plates wouldn't be able to stay. It'd be like when you get a brand new phone and you try and put anything on the screen and it always slides off. That would be whatever. The entire sheer face of the earth Just coded. You gonna invade? Are you not gonna invade an Elden Ring? Probably not if everyone keeps asking me. I live off of spite, and so the more times I get asked, the less likely I'm gonna do it. I'll probably, like, definitely upload some highlights from the first playthrough. I'll just call, like, my very first video for Elden Ring, I'll just have my very first death. I'll call it a magical Elden Ring experience. It's just me getting, insta-killed. Oh yeah, don't look at me. I fucking hate this game. Fucking hate it. Thank you, Mama Dragon, though. Fucking, I'd like to give her a hug. Old Mama Mashed Potato up there whipping the host for me. You know what though, that's what that host gets for wearing this, like, the Slut Souls fashion. That's what they get. They deserve that. Oh, and I'm... double barrel, like, I just killed a host, and the game's like, yes! Put him at the first of the queue to help a host. Harry Greaseman did not receive hugs. Hugs for Skid. Do not hug me. You stay away from me. What the fuck? Whoa! We got professional PvP here. Just let me turn around. Anyone else out here? No? Alright, well, gentlemen. Oh, he thinks he's invisible. I can get behind this. Believe it or not, completely invisible. Unfathomable to the naked eye. If he hits me with like a throwable, it's by sheer chance. Pure guesswork. There's absolutely no way he knows I'm here. You saw the fucking illustrious PvPer Ham Sandwich do it. Alright boys, don't worry, I'm gonna kick this up to 11. Get ready. Alright, look at him. Practically invisible. Thinking of getting Sea of Thieves. I actually love the sailing in that game. Fucking Sea of Thieves is a game to get if you have friends. If you have friends to play with, it's a bop and a half. It's a boop in the blast. It's a really fun game. Nice, I think that hit one of the guys behind me. Or if he's got like a macro one for parry, he's just kind of sitting there with his iron round shield sitting out. You gonna try and like bottleneck? No? What are you doing, my friend? That was like the perfect opportunity. He doesn't want me to go kill that enemy. Maybe he's going for the Barker Bond bait. That'd be funny. If he throws another thing, I'll do it. Aha! And that's all sure. You're getting a point down for falling for that. I tried to help them put low damage. And this is what I'm talking about. It's so boring for me to do PvP. I feel like I'm a bully. I don't feel cool. Like I don't feel like I've done something impressive because it's just expected of me to style on people in some BS way. Like right there where I hit 4 R1s. I feel like Bo Right Show. Like my playstyle isn't flashy, but it gets the job done. I'm the Bo Right Show of DS combat. All I had to do was throw 1 R1, and he expected me to throw the next one so he would get either a backstab or get in between my hyper armor. And I delayed it. And so he just had to eat those. And because of this thing's BS range with this game's terrible latency, he got roll caught by the startup of the next combo and then had to eat the 4th. And 4 exile R1s on anyone but a tank, they're done. Finito. That's it. That's the breakdown of what just happened to that poor invader. He probably was there for a long time. He had to have been. All for nothing, just to get killed like that. I don't know what he was holding, like if he was holding out for a hero, hoping another invader would show up to help him. But all he had in between the host getting away and him was that one night. That one re-night was his last hope. I like exploring and doing CF on other players to seem like an okay feature. Well, let me tell you something, Sayori. If you get into Sea of Thieves, let me and my crew know and I will fucking take you under our wing, because Sea of Thieves, it's hard to explain. The PvE in that game is not hard. You have like your basics, like you sail around and stuff. There's sharks in the water if you're in for too long. There's mermaids that will attack you in the water. There's mermaids that are friendly, will help you. There's skeleton sloops, skeleton ships, megalodons, krakens, but that's not what gets you. What gets you is other players. Because in Sea of Thieves, you will typically have to leave your ship behind for a little while to go ashore to do something or to jump into the water, or you'll just be distracted. And it has PvP. And if you sink, you lose everything on your ship and all the supplies that were stored in your barrels on your ship, and you start with the default spawn of your ship somewhere else on like another island. And the PvP can be an absolute pain. It can... If you don't know how it works and you're fighting some really good people, like my crew, you'll get goobered immediately. There's a lot to learn about it. There is so much to keep track of and learn in Sea of Thieves. And the players are by far they're probably the only thing that will get you. There's also like world events, there's fishing. If you really want to be left alone, the best thing to do is sail around for a minute, find a rowboat, and just stay on that rowboat. Just sink your ship, scuttle your ship, and take that rowboat. Better yet, get a galleon so that there won't be any other big ships in the server but you. Scuttle your galleon, get on a rowboat, and just go on a rowboat adventure. Fish, you know, live the sea scavenger life, see the sights, explore islands, kill skeletons randomly. Have a good time. That's what I do. I'm like a high seas hobo whenever there's no one else on. And you can do well on a sloop by yourself, but you are just at such a tremendous disadvantage. The best way to describe Sea of Thieves player base and the way it plays out when you're fighting with other people is imagine like Rust or Ark Survival Evolved, but on the sea. And it's just like per session, so if you lose everything, it's only what you got in that one session. It's the best way I can describe it. Okay, let's see, might as well stock up on all of the consumables while I'm here. It also depends on when you get on the game. Because if you get on like at the end of a season, there's almost no one on. You will almost never see another ship. If you get on at the beginning of a season or during like a double XP event or any kind of new event, you're more likely to see people. But like at the end of last season, I could sail around for hours and never see another soul. Xbox Game Pass. They had them. So good. I'm on PC. Yeah, PC has a Game Pass too. I would recommend buying it through the Xbox store, not on Steam. Steam kind of shits the bed sometimes with Sea of Thieves stuff. Skid's deepest lore. I see hobos. Hey yo, you got a new mic? No, I just adjusted my settings. Because I was watching the... I hope my mic sounds okay, by the way. I was watching the VTuber stream and I realized that there was a lot of background sound on my mic, like I could hear my voice bouncing off the walls. And so I went in and adjusted my filters again, I retuned everything. And yeah, hopefully it sounds okay. Alright, where do I go now? Nowhere to go. Like, I've exhausted all of my typical areas. Really don't want to go to Pontiff. Let's try Earth again, it's been a minute. We'll train you up, Sayori. The mic sounds good, crystal clear. Thank you. Good night, Skid. See you, Biscuit. Definitely different. Did anyone here enjoy the sailing parts of Wind Waker? I played it at my friend's house. I like the sailing parts of fucking Zelda. It reminds me of how the sailing works in Valheim. If you haven't played Valheim, it's a really fun, cute little indie game. It's like an open world Norse type deal. So, you know, you have like Odin, you know, and all the typical Viking things, you know, Thor, Odin, Jormungandr, Yggdrasil, you know, stuff. It's got a really heavy Viking theme, but it's open world survival, and you build your own little hut and fight monsters and fight gods to prove your worth to Odin. Sometimes you'll see Odin off in the distance watching you. It's really creepy. And it's got sailing, because, you know, Vikings were into sailing. And it's really fun. I've never felt like a little pilgrim in any other game the way that I did Valheim. Exploring new lands in Valheim was really, really fun. Going to distant shores and finding, you know, new resources, new biomes. At least we got a fucking nice backside view of naked Joe Biden. $20 from Adam. Any thoughts on horchata, basketball, or bass guitar? I don't know what the first thing is off the top of my head. Basketball, I played a lot of street basketball when I was a kid in my grandma's neighborhood. I wasn't really super good at it. I was always more of a baseball kid, but I could shoot hoops pretty okay. My dad actually set the record on that street for the longest free throw. Free throw, I think I said that right. He was like a football field away, and like, because my dad lifted like he worked in the furniture plant. And he like offloaded the stuff off of trucks so he could pick a couch up over his head like it was nothing. And he like hucked the basketball from like a million miles away. And fucking just nothing but net. Everyone was screaming. It never got topped. And bass guitar, I think bass guitar is great. I think some of the best songs are the ones where they just let the bass player go nuts. I think bass solos should have been more of a thing in rock and roll than they were. But thank you for the 20, Adam. I appreciate it. Let's now go through the Cathedral of the Deep. Love that about Zelda. Wanna go fuck off? Message me when you get done. Alright. Wind Waker's no joke, still my favorite Zelda. It really felt like you were exploring a world. My favorite Zelda is probably Twilight Princess. Either Twilight Princess or Majora's Mask. That was like a really basic bitch take. I enjoyed Twilight Princess. I really like the music. But Zelda has good music on all the games. Horchata's rice smoked cinnamon drink that looks like semen. No, I've never had that. At least you got my hot takes. Got my hot takes on B-Ball. Give this man a wave. I don't want to really kill him, he's dressed like the Pope. Well, then what we have... I'm gonna gift him some gamer girl bath water. And one of these. I still haven't in me anymore, boys. See if he'll drink with me, actually. I, yeah, he did. Alright, fare thee well, Pope Francis. I still have it in me. I'm a 23-year-old man now. Back when I was young and played this, like 17, 18 when this came out, I'd have killed him if I thought, but I just don't have it. I don't have that bloodlust anymore. What can I use? I kind of also didn't want him with an exile. I thought that was a little stinky. I think we need to get stinkier. Use this. Fucking Pontiff Knight. I know I just squandered like the one invasion I'm gonna get here, but it's okay. I'll go with Gunders. Gunders, it's pretty funny. Midna's hot. Man of culture, I see. You know, somewhere out there's gotta be some dude that's like had a short stack girlfriend that he's had dress up like Midna. Like, you know, the dudes that get their chicks to dress up like Cortana. I think all of that's awesome. I think a relationship has peaked when the chick dresses like Cortana and the dude's Master Chief, and they start running around at fucking Comic-Con and stuff. I think Midna and fucking Link would be a little bit more tough to pull off, but I think it could be done. With enough fucking determination. With enough determination and Elmer's glue to, like, glue a bunch of fur to the guy, it could be done. The two edgy Zelda games, I played them when I was a kid. I don't even care about b-ball. Oh, I actually got an invasion? Oh, it's fucking Max. Fucking... Oh, I ran to the wrong door. I'm all turned around, actually. I'm like 100% mixed up on where I am. Pardon me. Whoa. I just see Max has come back to challenge me one last time. He's got like a modified gatekeeper. Nice. I can't believe that hit me. This is not an honorable invasion. I will chug. Wait. Oh, he should have went for his light spam off of that. Didn't get the funny heavy. However, I've got like infinite range compared to him with this glaive. The hammer's got some weird range on it though, because it's not the hammer itself, it's the spike on the tip that dictates how much range it'll have. Nice. Not quite fast enough. I get this though. Yeah, that's what I thought. There he goes. Oh, he's trying to beat me with my own build. Alright, we gotta get something else, because I know Max can't react to light spam very well. Where is it? Here we go. Now this is what I need. See, Max only has one hand, so he can't roll out of my shit. I know good and well Max only has one hand and he can't scoot over to the roll button fast enough if he's trying to trade with me. So I swapped off to something that had infinite R1 spam. He played that well. I don't know what Own a Hole sounds like. Sounds like a fucking modified glory hole. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Cathedral of the Deep Dawn. Skid, you get a short stack to dress like, or dress as Midna. I dated a cosplayer before. Costume sex was in fact pretty fun. A short stack, girl. I don't do the dating thing anymore. I think I've been single, like, it's not to say I don't hook up with chicks. Because I think the last chick I hooked up was a couple of months ago when I went and slept with that chick to get her copy of John Wick. If any of you don't know about that, there's a whole video about that story. I haven't, like, seriously dated anyone in, like, 2 years, I think. I don't have any plans of getting back into that. I think I'm done with the dating stuff. I just don't have the heart for it. Let's see. Good night, mate. I'll see you, Arena. Or area. You never get a short stack, Jeff. I'm trying to think. I've never had, like, what all of you probably have in mind for short stack. I don't think I've ever dated. There's been some pretty tiny chicks. Last one I seriously dated was like 5... 6? Maybe? 5'6", 5'7". The tallest I've ever dated was 6'1". That was the big Amazonian chick I've told some of you about. The one with the curly black hair. I've got some good stories with her. I still can't remember why she and I broke up. I don't think it was anything bad, because I think I'd remember that. Oh, nothing here. Get a girl with big hands, no neck, shaped like a crew. Let's get a skinwalker. Get a Wendigo. What's that the copy pasta lonely people say on the internet? No, no Wendigo GF, why live? You like the fashion for the Frosty Keeper? It looked pretty solid. I'm still that build. It's good. If I had known it was gonna be maxed with a Gatekeeper, I just would have busted out an Avalon. The Avalon is the direct counter to that, and then a lot of other builds. I'm invade with Dancer Swords, why not? It's a terrible idea. I'm gonna do it though. What fucking story is this? Which one? Which story? The big Amazonian chick? The chick that I hooked up with because she had a copy of John Wick that I wanted. There's the chick that had a pool, like a really big pool, and I dated her because I wanted to swim in her pool. Like, I've got a lot of stories. I need to get my life sorted out, then maybe date a boyfriend or girlfriend again. I don't have any plans on ever doing that again. I know that's what a lot of people say, but I just don't think it would ever work out. The only plans I have at the moment is like me, Yeet, Midge, and whoever else meeting up and having a gamer house. I'll pay it off exclusively with VTuber donations. I'll be the world's most famous male VTuber, and just completely pay off a house. Snake, that's just a fat midget. No, the one for John Wick. Well, I made a video about it you can go watch after this, but if you want the long and short of it, it is almost impossible to find John Wick 1, right? Like you can find 2 and Parabellum all over the place, but you can just not find the first John Wick on DVD anywhere. And it was the only one out of the collection I didn't have, and I really wanted it. And so I thought it would be funny to see if I could I didn't even really want it, I just wanted to see it. I wanted to sit and just watch it. And so I went on I booted up my old Tinder stuff, and I put out a thing that I was single single as a Pringle and was trying to mingle with anyone that had a copy of John Wick. And this one chick, well, a lot of chicks replied. But this one particular, and she actually had like a, I made them send me a picture if they had the DVD or not, which they probably thought was a little quirky. And she sent me a picture. I was like, okay, she's got the goods. She was fairly pretty. I went over to see her. And we get that, we talk a little bit, we get sat down, and she's probably thinking the, you know, sexy time's about to occur. And I told her, I said, alright, so where's John Wick? And she's like, what? And I was like, John Wick. And she's like, oh, you were serious? I was like, yeah. And she's like, it's, in the cabinet, so we got John Wick, we watched like maybe 30, 45 minutes into, I was pretty into it. And she was like, are you serious? I was like, what? She goes, you really only came here to watch John Wick? I was like, yeah. I had like no sexual intent at all, I just wanted to watch John Wick. And she was like, I will fucking give you my stupid copy of John Wick if you'll just sleep with me. And, so I did. I got down there, cleaned my plate, did my dirty work. And I walked out of there, head held high with a copy of John Wick that I still have. I almost didn't do it because she said John Wick was stupid. I almost didn't do it. Hey, Mace. Dating sucks, and what really sucks is that we really wish deep down that it didn't. Some guys keep trying to fight a losing battle. I'm not gonna say that dating sucks because I've had a lot of really good times. Some of my best memories are from times when I was dating. I still have the heart to deal with the startup of it, being really nervous, and then the ending of it, which always is a really terrible heartbreak, one way or another. And I don't think I could take any more of that. It's not that dating stinks, I just don't like that it ends. So, no more of that for me. None of that. I was determined to destroy that furniture. Its days were numbered the second I fucking spawned in this world. I don't think there's anyone here. Let's see. Her power within makes dancers better since the buff applies to each damage type independently, so you can get the buff a few times over. I'll be honest with you, the dancer's blades, they're not good. I'm not gonna try and argue that, but if you can hit the L1s or the running L1s, they don't do bad damage. They do solid damage even on a quality build. They hit pretty hard. I use them in the arena. I'll run up behind someone, sneak up and hit them with that, and that's like half their health bar gone. I usually throw in like the Scholar Ring and the Priestess Ring to boost my Inton faith. Let's try this. Where'd it go? You know, let's take off the Dark Moon and throw on this. See if we can get any of that going. Try to Dragon Barracks again. I'm gonna have PTSD from the last one. You can just go gay, Lexor. Dated girls for years. Longest relationship was 3 months. I got a boyfriend. We were together 8 years. Guys are surprisingly more understanding and usually more compassionate. He says that, then I tell that story. There's still shittier ones, just less so with women. That almost made me cry laughing. Yeah, if you want like more down and dirty details, there's a video of it up. I think I called it like I sold my body for John Wick. Something like that. I just wish to be in the presence of mighty Skid. Skid's a chat, like his shit's on another level, he doesn't even care. I don't think most guys can go game. I couldn't just because Frantic would never let me hear it down. Like, and all of you, like most of you in the chat know who Frantic is, right? Like I know most of you do. If Frantic ever found out that I even had like one hurdle in the hay with some fruity looking low number, he would, like, I would never hear the end of it. I was like, but no, Frantic, we both had socks on, and it looked mostly like a woman. Oh, dude. I just... No. No way. No way, no how. Just, like, Frantic is the deciding factor there. That's the straw that would break the camel's back, but it's made of, like, titanium. Oh my god, it's a Havel the sock. You have a friend? Enthrone. What a name. Why are you luring me down here, Tinthrone? He's got the doors. It's terrifying. If he thinks he's gonna bait me into the fucking push, he's got another thing coming. This will eat right through the physical defense of those doors. Aww, my punish. Dude, look at that shockwave, that is nutty. Got in between his stuff. Are those unupgraded door shields? Don't heal. Ah. This is a really funny honor duel. What's he? Oh, there it is. There's his actual weapon. I can't see if he's got anything in his hand. I guess it doesn't really matter. There's a shield. These things have some duty range, though. Gotta wait for a punchable attack. He doesn't throw another one. I expected the instant staggered R1. There it is. 235 off of one hit. Is he gonna throw an immediate R1? Ooh. Got a little hit confirm action. I like it. Oh, my spacing. My spacing is amazing tonight. I think I've got a pretty good connection with this guy. How much Estus is that now? Like 3? So he's got like, what, 40 more? What's the strategy, Tinthrone? You gonna start like throwing random R1s out to catch me off guard? Maybe throw like a tactical R2? Get right up in my face with that shield? I'm curious. Get right up in his face. See what he does. Didn't throw a follow-up. This man's playing it smart, holding his cards close to his chest. Thought maybe I'd get a backstab. Didn't happen. I'll start whittling on his shield when I get him really comfortable with me just being right up in his face. This is the problem with using an ultra weapon. If you have someone like me that just watches you, is trying to pick you apart, it's not fun. Enthrone's being the trooper here. Got some okay chip on that. Probably fucking whittled his stamina down. Ooh. Nice. The patient Tinthrone. Made him think I'm a punish. He didn't go for it. He thought I was gonna start hitting on his shield again. Oh, he's put the shield away. Probably his saving grace in this fight, if I'm being honest with you. Got a little too close. I was really lucky he didn't get stun locked. Tinthrone's lucky that I'm using the Dancer's Blades and nothing else. Lock on? There we go. God, the startup on that is so slow. Even an Ultra user can roll out of the way. He's just like swinging, he's getting gradually more pissed as this goes on. Oh, a running R1 from Tinthrone. A rolling R1, he's using the whole moveset now. Ah, my spacing. He got excited though, he did a low kick. Nice. I believe Tin Throne is fucking pissed. Come on, Tin Throne, you want to heal. Oh, no backstab tech for me. No rolling R1? That's what I would have done. I was in an enclosed space, he probably could have gotten away with it. Oh, Christ. Alright, Tin Throne, we'll take this. We will continue this another time. Meet up with you here in a little bit. Right now, I'm on the run from the Powerade policeman. Oh, never mind, the Powerade policeman's getting fucked up. Another one? I can hardly fault Dark Souls for doing this, though. Fucking putting me up against 3 of them. Alright, well that was fun. I'm not gonna be able to kill all 3 of them with the Dancer Blades. I'm gonna have to regroup and use something else. I mean, unless that Ornstein helmet runs all the way up here after me, but I doubt it. They burn through most of the rest just trying to survive the night. I think I see a lot of talk about fucking man sex going on in the chat that makes me afraid to read. Oh god. Rantic's just jelly, you can never pull it off. A full fucking Havel. It's not a real woman. It's not a penis. My friend, you don't understand, there was an emo goth twink and we had socks on. It's like less gay than if I had sex with a woman. I promise. It gets pretty bold when he's got some backup. Let's see if they'll follow me across the bridge. The answer, no, they would not. A couple of them got hit by the fire blast. I've got fire bombs on, right? Yeah. Let's wait right here for them to get close and throw a fucking firebomb straight down. How can he roll with the full Havel set? Probably a Havel ring plus 3. Maybe a Ring of Fat plus 3, just a good build. $10 from Adam saying I feel bad for the John Wick girl. I mean, she was nice. It's just the fact that I'm a cold stone of a person. You know, she got really unlucky because she thought, oh, this dude's fucking handsome, I like this. Look at that black hair, those tattoos, I like that. Dude's looking good in the neighborhood. Emotional surfer man, but he's a sweetheart. Then she meets me, I'm like this depressed dick. I see all this stuff about man sex. Tomboy man sex. Yeah. I see all that talk in the chat about all that fucking icky stuff. Imagine having sex. Could be me, I left that behind. True enlightenment is pure gaming. That's why I don't date anyone anymore. Male, female, or any other weird amalgamation. I believe they've given up. No, there they are. Enthroned and his merry band are still trying to plow through the level. You're getting whooped up on by the fucking, by the Xenomorph Knight right now, I think. My god. They probably killed him right there, but he gave him a good fight. Skid, you literally sold your body for a DVD. It did not mean anything, it doesn't count. Does not count. It was a service that I provided. Ungoliant, the giant spider form from the Cimmerly. I think that's Ungoliant. Ungoliant. I think they probably just couldn't, like, they probably couldn't fit the character limit into this. Man, I'm about to send these Dark Moons home. I don't have time for this, it's getting late. I have whole ass, dead ass, not got the time. I could be an idiot and plunge. That was a good fucking firebomb. I need to try and kill this Dark Moon before it kills all of my fucking hollow buddies. How'd you get up here? That's not part of the plan. I've been deceived. Alright. I just fucking hopped down off of that and skipped down on the Dragon's Fire. Yeah, I think it's a little too late for this. We'll just make sure those Dark Moons don't get a reward. I don't have like 30 minutes to fucking get his Dark Moons to run away and follow me so I can kill him 1v1. I have to get them away from him, whittle them down 1v1, and then track him down and get him before he gets to the boss fog. But I don't think I want to be on this game that long. That's egg on my face though, because I was whooping up on him with this. To be fair, I was fighting him with the Dancer Swords. I brought that on myself, because I actually fought him for like 45 minutes, just killing him with these. Yeah, it's egg on my face. What else do we got? Anything else I want to invade with, right? I'd like to invade with Gunders again. Skid, if you were drunk and you just happened to fuck a guy, would you wake up okay with it? Like, I don't care, as long as Frantic doesn't find out. Like, at that point, it's happened. Like, apparently they were doing something right, the drunk Skid, and thought it was pretty cool. Like, it would have to be something really immense, though, like a card trick that I haven't seen, where they teach me a new coin trick. I would be wooed immediately. Like, it'd have to be something pretty impressive. Unless they know, like, the cheat code, which is telling me that they enjoy the music of Jim Croce. If I would, like, that's, you know, that's the key to my heart. Jim Croce. Yeah, Frantic could not find out about that. He would not, well, he might understand the Jim Croce thing, he might. He's like, dude, you're gay, dude. I'm like, no, listen. He had an appreciation for the music of Big Jim. He'd be like, oh, dude, like, I want to make fun of you, dude, me, homophobic, dude, but like, I understand. I was like, but Frantic, he knew every word to Chattahoochee. How could I say no? What else would you have done for a DVD of John Wick? That's like asking me what I would do for a Klondike bar. Would fist fight God, travel to the ends of the universe, open up new dimensions. There's not much in this world that could stop me from getting a copy of John Wick when I wanted one. You ever had a dad that's an a-hole skin? It sucks. Yeah. Yeah, my dad, like as cool as my dad can be, he could be just as uncool. And I mean, really bad. I don't want to get into that though. Thank God Skid's streaming. That's right, Lion Dove, I'm doing my last couple DS3 invasions for a video tomorrow. We've had some pretty good ones. I've stomped out some people, including Max. What if it is frantic? It would not be frantic. There is no force on heaven and earth that could convince me to do that. If it was the fate of the universe, I still wouldn't do it. The guy's actually just Macho Man Randy Savage. Well, that's one of those dudes that I think like transcends gender. Like I think there's some dudes like that you could do it and not be gay, like, you know, Guy Fieri, Macho Man Randy Savage. You know, it's just, you know, Daniel Day-Lewis. There's certain guys I don't feel it would be gay. I don't know why I came out here to fight Mama Mashed Potato. She didn't do anything to me. I think my boredom is just as such that I just need to kill something. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get away from him. He's gonna have full health when I get back in here. A John Wick DVD is a John Wick DVD. Okay, but what about John Wick 2 and 3? I already have them. That's why I was so desperate to get a copy of the first one. Because, like, I really like the second and third one. They're great. I'm sure the next chapter that's coming out next year in, like, March will be great. But the first one's my favorite. And that's why I was so desperate to get it. I don't know what, like, suspect stuff you guys are trying to get me to say, but it's not gonna work. Oh, they killed Mama Mashed Potato. Oh, he's got a big hat. It's a man with a large hat. Look at him. Look at this man. He's got a giant, big old fucking goofy looking hat. I love it. We're just gonna stare at each other. Like, I'm impressed with your hat. Whoa! Whoa! What's how the weapon are? Terrified. Very nice. It's like he had the wherewithal to fucking put his shield out for a second. That's it. Hearing the fucking, like, the Dark Souls version of the Fortnite default dance music fade out like that. Not good for my sanity. I don't enjoy that. Well, there's my only Archdragon thing. I won't get another one of those for a couple of years. Let's go back to the Corvian settlement. God, I have missed the fuck out of you, Skid. I should check up on you more. Today's been an amazing day for me. I'm glad you're having fun, Sayori. If you end up getting in the Sea of Thieves, let me know. I'm always trying to find new crewmates. Because it's really hard to keep them. Saw the snow effect through that and I thought there was like a Titanite Digimon hiding in there. Kind of shocked me. What if you were very drunk and just so happened to sleep with Frank? I would kill him. Like outright, that way no one would know. I could pretend I'd never met him. And the shame would maybe I could go to like a therapist and have them like have a, you know, like a stopwatch in front of me so I could forget. Because Frantic is like my brother. And so that's pretty much what you're asking me. Like, what if you woke up and you had slept with a family member? That's the equivalent of what you're asking me. I would kill him so I may forget. Oh man, this armor's too heavy. Maybe I can just keep the Avalon in the backpack. Use something else. Freitas is really good, but not so much for invasions. It doesn't have the damage. Maybe these. Take all of someone's health with these. Just an L1, L1. Maybe buff them with some lightning, then bust this out and shoot them. Easy peasy. Remember kids, Gundar charges at random is the best strategy. Use the Smoog hammer. Alright. Where's the kettle drum? Is it upgraded? There it is. It's not upgraded, but that's okay. This is actually a good opportunity. I'm gonna show off you a cool little mod that I have installed for this. Be happy to show I can always play. Yeah, but Bobby, your internet's terrible. And Sea of Thieves has like spaghetti net code. And so that doesn't typically work out too well. Where are my materials? I should be able to upgrade it. Well here's a mod. It's not the cool mod I wanted to ship. I've got Cortana here. Let me go up here. Let me show you a thing. Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do roam. And a sailor lad just like his dad, he loves the flowing bone. A woman ashore, he does adore, a girl who's plump and round. This is called Honest Merchant. It's a little corpse that appears up here and you can buy like materials and stuff from it. Gestures trigger it. And you can buy pretty, like, I don't know how it works, like how it decides what you can unlock. You can buy like upgrade versions of everything. You can upgrade, like, this is how people get, if you've ever seen people have like infinite divine blessings, that's how they do it. There's no, you can't get in trouble for it as far as I know. Now if you, like, you buy duplicates of certain things, you'll definitely get in trouble, like Titanite slabs, I wouldn't recommend it. I would not buy more than like 1 or 2 at a time. But seeds and things like that, you can just get as many as you want. All the rings you could ever want. Yeah. I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy this. It's called Honest Merchant if you want to find it on the Nexus. Really good. That's how people have like infinite Siegbrow and divine blessings and stuff. They do that. If any of you have ever wondered. I jumped off of nothing. I jumped midair. Spring Hill Jack over here. Reinforce. Where's the smog hammer? Hello, Smo hammer. Oh, don't make me go up there and buy. I go buy Titanite slab. I have a friend who's like my bro. Frank would never let you live it down. Nah, there's no way. I don't, like, there is no way even drunk Frantic and I would do anything like that. It's just, it's impossible. I have feelings for him. I would never want to put that on his mind. Frantic comes back from the grave to hot skid about killing him. Yeah, he wouldn't. Be a specter over my shoulder. No, no. That's not even something I like to think about. That makes me uncomfortable just thinking about it. What was I gonna buy? Titanite slab. Yep, Honest Merchant. Question: opinion of the game Outward, the one with liches and you have to pay off your family's debt? Your family's debt, yeah, Outward. I played that with, Z. It's really fun, but it has really, really bad connection issues. If you're gonna play it solo and just do the whole thing yourself, it's fun. It's a neat little survival RPG game. I liked it. I played it with Z, but the problem is the connection was so duty constantly. It was really bad. We couldn't even, like, we would go into a dungeon together and he would DC, get closed out of his game, he would have to reopen the game and then reconnect, and then we left the dungeon, he'd have to do the same thing. That was the only issue I had with it. Other than that, it was a really fun, cute little game. Man. I'm not gonna have fun trying to invade with that. Where was I going? Like, I don't think I got anyone in the Corvian settlement. Was not invited to play Sea of P. Do you have Sea of Thieves? How many mods can you have on this at the same time? A ton. What was I gonna say? I've like completely lost my train of thought. 100% have been derailed. Sounds about right. I don't mind people using that for upgrading equipment because it saves grinding, but it's annoying finding someone who's used to buy a million of each healing item. It is annoying. Like, it's a really useful tool, and I enjoy because I don't have to grind as much for the PvP. But finding some, like, lone host in Gank City who Estus just means nothing to because they have a billion divine blessings is annoying. You're sitting there trying to fight them, even if it's 1v1, you're sitting there 1v1ing with something like the hammer. And they're like, oh shit, this is a high intensity duel, better use divine blessing. I'm actually really into the other world of life spirits and shit, very much demons. Demons are actually really cool lads, and they don't mind doing fun stuff with you. I don't know, I think you might just have like higher insight than me or something, because I never run into anything like that. Now, I'm not gonna say that I don't respect some supernatural BS. Like, I remember one time we were talking about skinwalkers, and I heard the wind shift outside my window. I was like, okay, alright, that's enough. I'm not gonna comment any further. But that's about it. I've not heard chains rattling under my house at midnight. Let's see you, Bob. I need to beat my beat. Great. Lovely. I've probably popped one of these. Probably should use the invasion item and finger myself. I wish I'd used my real name for YouTube, my social security 420. Yeah, right. As if anyone in this stream has the raw, just like, the fucking full of 420 at the beginning of their social security number. I've got my chakras aligned. How this house just didn't fall over, I have no idea. Oh, something just died somewhere in the level, spontaneously by itself. So if you go to hell to party with no consequences, would you? Well, it depends on what kind of hell we have. Like, if there's like a billion different hells that have been come up with like a million different religions. There's all like the new age ones, so is it like the kind where you're like burning an eternal pit of fire? Is it like the quirky, like sexy woman filled hell that we'd like to put on everything where the, you know, the devil is like a metrosexual man with dark hair or something? Is it one of those really like medieval cool things where it's like the Doomslayer fighting through the ruins of old worlds? Some kind of fire element. Like, what are we talking about here? Is it like a Family Guy skit where it's just like a red cave with a couple of chairs and a bed? Love Smo's hammer because it's absolutely not the most effective thing you can use. But having a big fuck off hammer is fun. That's true. Now, I won't talk any shit on the kettle drum because I've seen someone that was in this stream earlier named Michael. His name's Michael Jordan. And he goes absolutely ham with this weapon. Like, I don't understand how. But he's just like, he's perfected the art of killing people with the Smo hammer. And it does good damage. You can't see half your screen when you use it, but it's still an ultra great hammer. It will kill. How am I supposed to open credit cards? The one with the sluts. Okay, so like Hell Taker, like that. Yeah, go. I don't care. There's very like that. Just sounds like a really great story. That was a kind of combination of everything. Yeah, probably. I think that'd be fun. I also kind of get like a gauge on just like how bad or good you have to be to get down there. Hello guys, it's cold as fuck here. Let's check what it is here in good old Tampa Bay. It is... oh boy, it's 69. Never mind, 67. That's disappointing. The opposite of heavens. Cross between the devil being little s and the Doomslayer's wrecking shit. Hell has some logic to the madness. So what, it's like has been hotel type thing? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay against bad players. Charge two-handed heavy attack is the real pancake. I think like this should one shot. Fully charged, I don't care what your health bar is, that should kill you instantly. They should have made a special animation where you turn to jellies and jams when this hits you fully charged. Full sin, I believe that. I'm the biggest Doomslayer fan. You and like every other 40-year-old man on the internet. We can't find anyone. I'm having a hard time here finding anyone. Kill me. You know, let's go back to the streets. Taking it to the streets. The actual real hell and the worst of the worst is a limbo. Series on some deep lore today. Can't wait for this fanfic. Limbo is bad. Hell is where babies come from. If anyone ever asks where babies come from, tell them hell. I know it sounds crazy, I'm just going with what my experience has been with it. I can't say that I've been there, so I can't dispute it, but at the same time, it's one of those types of things like, when I was working in retail, I had this old woman come up to me, right? And she, this lady was a character anyway, like she told me she ate bananas to help her electric lights. Not electrolytes, electric lights. And she one time came in and was like, the same story all the old people have. Yep, I'm 108 years old. I grew up working on my grandpappy's farm. You know, back then we didn't have TV, you know, that kind of stuff. And she was like, yeah, I was alive back when World War II was going. That was terrible how all them Germans came over here and killed all them boys. Now, she said that, and I thought, like, I'm pretty sure you're wrong about that, but she was there, and I wasn't, so I'm not gonna say anything. It's just crazy how all them Germans came over here. Killed all of our boys. You know. So yeah, you didn't learn about that in your history class? All them Germans and Japanese come over here. Why, my grandpapa had to fight off some with his shotgun, yes sir. Yeah, but we enjoyed it. We was thankful for it too. And back in my day, sonny. You know, it's one of those types of things like, well, I haven't been there, so I can't dispute anything, but I'm also not sure. Not so sure about it. Shame how them Germans came over here and killed all them boys, yeah. The old lady sounds crazy. I mean, she was like, I believe that she was actually over 100 years old because her legs looked like raisins. She had the most wrinkly, straightforward, cankled legs of all time. She wasn't fat, it's just that her skin had completely given up on sticking to her bones. Yeah, that's what, that was her thing. All them Germans come over here and killing our boys. Yep. I grew up on my grandpappy's farm way back in 1944. Yeah. I remember World War II. I was a little girl at the time. Just watching Captain America. No more Wolfenstein. She looked like an old leather couch. No, an old leather couch has more like definition than this chick. I say chick. The sad thing is I'm pretty sure she passed away because she just stopped showing up one day. Kinda made me sad. Dude, Sayori, I think we don't have enough time here tonight to unpack all of that. That's probably the most interesting comment I've seen all night. That's like a Swiss Army knife of a comment. That's like a secret Santa surprise of a comment. When I was 10, I killed an iguana and summoned a demon to punish me. That's a lot. I think that's too much to like break down on the stream though, as fun as that would be. Let's see. It's so hard to see past this hammer. A lot of people like to hide back in here with Zuli and Alva. You just go all the way back to the level. I hate hiding hosts so much. Ooh, fucking Donatello just scurried past me. Shucks, guys, I'm interested. I want to read the chat, but I don't want to get like bombarded as soon as I look away. Let's talk about DS2. DS2? I want to play it. It's my opinion, I want to play it. I want to do my Super Ladle run. Are all these things dead? No. Just most of them. My man didn't even break most of the ceramics. A good man. Did he run out here maybe? Am I gonna get ambushed? I jumped into that full send. I just accepted if I was gonna get R1 spammed by 3 guys, it was just gonna happen. Nothing? Yeah, Elden Ring, if any of you haven't seen the previous stuff, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but there's an item that lets you, like, basically how you're supposed to summon in on people and be in their proximity. It's something that resets that, so you can use it and then warp to wherever the host is, so it's gonna make stuff like this a thing in the past. Fuck my unwilling ass. I cannot find this fucking host. This looks at a place. It's not. It's not. You have got to be fucking deep-throating the tongue of a giraffe. This is... It's probably that same, maybe it's that same hacker, who knows? Maybe it's that same guy, he's just sitting, like, no clipping out of the wall somewhere. Majula best hub. Majula does have some really nice music. I think my favorite hub so far is probably the Nexus from Demon Souls. Aesthetically, anyway, it's my favorite. You can see a deer hiding over there, by the way, see him? Being all creepy. So he's not run this far back. I don't know why I did that. If this guy fights me, there's a good chance he's gonna spread my ass like jam. Because I saw that and I wondered if that was him hanging off the edge. I think it's getting too late. I don't know what you can transform into in the Ring City either, so that helps me not. Play with the Queen of Hearts. No one ain't really smart. The Joker ain't the only fool. I can't fucking find you. It's just not here. It's not here. Why do I play this? Oh my god. I'm about to just like top my hat off to this guy and just say, alright, you know what, fair enough. You are an expert coward, my friend. You are an accomplished baby. He has to be back up in there somewhere. Or he's turned on invisibility or he's hiding. Like nothing in there is dead, nothing's aggroed on him. All these enemies are in their starting locations. And the only thing that's broken is like the stuff in that hallway, so he has to be where I was walking around. Did he just like sprint past everything? There's a health bar in the swamps. How do you not see the health bar? That's probably reading your fucking chat, probably. Back lower level. So it's just what the fuck? Well, that's the cool thing about the Ring City. As an invader, if you just run to the end of it and lay down, there's about a 75% chance, I think, that they will just die. You don't even have to do anything, the enemies here screw people over so effectively. Even with a gank squad, they will almost always die if they don't get to refill the Restus right here. Oh, boys. I am tired. Average Ring City invasion. Yeah, really. Yeah, if any of you missed it, earlier today I uploaded a dumbass Halo video. Tomorrow there'll be a stupid DS video. The day after that there'll probably be a stupid Sea of Thieves video. Yesterday was also the VTuber stream, so... Ooh. I might start doing more of those, like instead of just one a week, I might start mixing them in with my regular content. Just depends. Thursday we'll have Bloodborne, probably. It might be the last one depending on how well it does, and then Friday we'll have the good old Friday night Funky Fight Club. I'm getting so sleepy, I apologize. Get some of my tea. Hope all of you are doing well. Skid, do you play BB on PC? Do I play Bloodborne on PC? Well, there's actually really good explanation for why I don't play Bloodborne on PC. And that would be that it doesn't exist. You cannot play Bloodborne on PC. Alright boys, I know that we wanted the Smo Hammer kill, but I think Papa Skid's gotta... I think I'm gonna have to call it here in a second. This game is wearing me down. Alright, you know what though, we'll kill Father Esteban here. Boom, baby. That's it. Easy peasy. Decent, well then. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal that Bloodborne is only out on PS. It's like one of the most moaned, like bemoaned things in in the series is that Bloodborne's not available on PC. You get cuddles from an imp while you sleep. I hope not. I'm an unfeeling stone golem. I don't need cuddles of any kind. So yeah, that's it for this stream. I hope all of you have enjoyed it. I hope you all have a good night, and I hope you enjoy the next couple of videos to come. So, 50 skid kill an amygdala with only throwing knives. That's very fascinating, but stream's ending. Thank you a whole big old bunch to all the people that donated. Thank you all for watching. That's it for this one. See ya. Oop. See ya. Alright. Time to close out of the stream like a professional. Because I only have one monitor.